Hi, I'm Mike, and today we get a start on building the stage for Ranch Roundup 2020, and we also kick the cows to summer pasture. It's all coming up today on Our Wyoming Life. Hi guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me once again. We are down here in the one-legged windmill pasture. Obviously the cows are here with me. They are all here and accounted for, at least I hope so. I didn't go through and count. But what we're down here to do is actually let these guys into summer pasture. But first I was gonna talk about something here really quick. And I'm not sure if anybody's noticed this. This is something that is very subtle. Nobody's ever commented on it or not, but over the last few videos, I've actually been trying to pick up each daily vlog where we left off, which is right about here, actually way up there on that hill is where we left off. But today we're moving the cows into summer pasture, which is something that pretty much needs done every year. The cows are pretty much done inside the one-legged windmill pasture, so we're gonna open up the gate and let them stroll on through. And beyond this gate is the summer pasture. And one of the reasons that I thought about actually picking up each video and each vlog during the week and picking it up where we left off was because I wanted to really show how much of ranching is just going from one thing to the next. And even if it's still just the next day, it's still, you're traveling from one job to the next, you're shifting gears all the time. And sometimes it can literally make your head spin. Oh God, honestly, it comes with the territory. Whew. You have to be able to change gears. You have to be able to change what you're doing on a moment's notice. And today we're doing something that is literally, well, it's not on the game plan. It's not any part of ranching. It's nothing that any rancher I've ever met has had to do. And we'll get to that. We're gonna head back to the main part of the ranch, get in the shop and work on basically what is a stage for Ranch Roundup. We're gonna talk about what we have coming up at Ranch Roundup. We're gonna talk about some of our sponsors and how you can actually come and visit the ranch and get to hang out right about in this exact spot and meet some of the cows if you're lucky enough. But for right now, we're gonna open up this gate. These cows that are right over here, they're ready to head down to summer pasture. You can kind of tell that. Either that or they think I have cake. Cracker Jack definitely thinks I have cake. So we are going to just basically, I know this is very anticlimactic, but we are gonna open a gate. That's all I'm gonna do. Hopefully the cows will then go down and get some of this luscious green grass that they've been waiting for a long time. And today, I remembered the drone. And just like that, they're on to summer pasture where they will stay for, well, we don't really know at this point. They're gonna be there for a while. We're gonna let them sit down here for at least 3 months, is kind of my plan. They will be down on summer pasture until at least October, hopefully into November. We'll see. It kind of depends on when we're gonna be preg checking this year, and we'll be bringing them back for preg checking. So that's kind of up in the air, but we'll figure that one out as we get even closer. Obviously, these guys are moving down to better grass. They've got more to eat down there. They'll be happier, and we'll be able to still go down and check on them, which we will quite often, and take a look, see how they're doing, and make sure everything's progressing as it should down on summer pasture. So now we're gonna head back towards the main ranch. We're gonna head back to the shop. where we're going to start our next project, which is going to be that stage that I've been threatening to build all week long. Finally going to get going on it. Hopefully we can get it finished up today and have it ready for Ranch Roundup, as it's going to be here before we know it. Ranch Roundup is happening Labor Day weekend, September 4th, 5th, and 6th here on the ranch. You're invited. Tickets are just $25 a piece, and that includes an entire day on the ranch. We're going to have food trucks available, all kinds of cool stuff going on, from horseshoes to roping lessons to roping competitions, and you know, a chance to hang out with Erin and I and the kids. And last year it was a lot of fun. It's something that we decided to do, and we weren't really sure how it would play out, but it worked out really well, and I'm glad that we did it. I can say that last year the building of the stage took place basically the day of the event. It was one of those things that we weren't really sure if we were going to need, and then we decided last minute, yeah, we better have some sort of stage for people to get up and make public addresses from, and all that kind of good stuff. And we pretty much just kind of threw it together last minute. But this year I'm going to take a little bit more time on it. It is kind of a centerpiece, and there's going to be some cool things that are happening with it that will showcase some of our sponsors, our ghost ticket holders, which we'll talk about here in just a few minutes, and a whole bunch more. So I want to put a little bit more work into it, and I want to make it a little bit more special this year, and that's why I'm bringing you along as we get a start on it today. This is the basis for our stage. Whew, hot out here today. It's a 16-foot trailer. In fact, think back to high school and your homecoming day parades that were built on floats actually, that were built on trailers just like this. This is what we used for our stage last year, and we had basically a black fabric backdrop that we kind of jury-rigged up there so it would stay, and it didn't really fit, didn't really look good. The wind blew it. It annoyed me, and it was probably a very small thing to annoy me, but it was one of those things that annoyed me. So this year, even back then, I was like, I want to do something different. I want to make it look better, and I want to make something that will stand out and something that people will recognize, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. My original thought was that I did want to build some sort of wooden backdrop, but I didn't really know how I was going to do it. Then when AeroQuip came through and said, hey, we're giving you guys new corrals to try out, you're going to have to tear down all your old corrals. Then I said, okay, well, now I'm going to have all this wood here from these corrals. What am I going to do with that? That wood went into basically fixing a bunch of old fences and stuff back in the corrals and pens that we had that are still existing. Then I had a bunch of wood left over from them, and I said, hey, this is kind of cool. This is some old barn wood. This is old wood that we can actually use to make our backdrop for our stage and make it look like an old fence or the side of a barn or something like that. So that's what we're going for here today. And it is going to take a little bit of engineering to try to figure out how to do this, but I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Cross your fingers, and we can knock this out here relatively quick. The basis for this entire contraption, we're going to build a wall along the back side. I would actually like to put a door in it as well, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that without trying to really kind of figure some stuff out, but we're going to try to do it. But the basis of this wall is actually going to be held right here. These are just stake pockets. These look to be about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 by 1.5 inch. And inside these little stake pockets are where we're going to put our vertical pieces that will be a part of our wall. Basically our studs, if you want to look at it that way. So that's where we're going to start. And if you've ever heard the term a level playing field, that's one thing we want to make sure that we start with here, and making sure that the trailer is completely level. So I've actually jacked up one side and put some blocks underneath it in order to hold up one side of the trailer so it is completely level all the way across. First thing we're going to start with is 4 8-foot boards that we're going to use to build those verticals or those studs. This is all recycled lumber from the old corrals, and hopefully I don't have to buy anything to be able to do this. And just like that, we've got our 4 verticals in place. I really do wish it was easy as I can make it on video though. Kind of striking up a sweat here. All right, so now we're gonna go for some horizontal pieces. I'm still not quite sure how I'm gonna do the door. We'll figure that one out a little bit later, but I need to go find a board that's 16 feet long to go across the top and tie everything together. Actually, it'd be nice to have 2 of them. So I'm gonna go see what I can find. I'll be back, take a break, get a drink, hydrate. All right, we're in luck. I found one board. Now this is not a 2x6 like we've been using. This is a 2x8, I think, but it'll work for our top rail up across the top and making sure that everything stays exactly where it's supposed to be. The trick is going to be getting it in place by myself. I'm going to do the best I can and hopefully not make a complete ass of myself. Now we got our first cross in there. We're gonna figure out how to frame out a door here really quick. Make a little doorway. And then I think we're gonna be pretty much golden once we figure out our door, and then we'll be able to come in and start putting up whatever you wanna call it, sheathing or boards, or not really sure what the correct term is, but wood. So here's a thought. Can I make a door that's just 4 feet wide? Or 4 foot 8 inches wide? Could I just make a giant swing door? Or I could do 2 doors, like barn doors, right? Huh, problem solved. Okay, that was awesome. Now, all we have to do is get a couple more cross pieces from here to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and there, and we're good to go. Awesome.
Hey y'all, what do you say y'all? Rise up for the southern sound, drink up this night's burning down, and hey y'all, light up, it's a bonfire party.
All right, now it's time for the really cool part of this, I think, anyway. And that's the recycled fence facing that we can put up here. The really nice thing, and some people might say this is lazy, but the nice thing is we're not going for perfect here because we want it to look like original barn, right? So it doesn't have to be perfect. Our buddy Lincoln is here to give us a hand today. Ah, it's a big climb, big climb. All right, you made it. Okay, bud. Today, you're gonna learn how to run a nail gun. You ready for this? Okay, so we're gonna put this board up here. So can you hand me that big thing right there? Push it over here. Okay, so this is a nail gun. All you have to do is just push it against, pull the trigger. That's all you gotta do. You ready? So I'm gonna hold it up there. You push the trigger. Push the trigger. Do it. Hold on, let me start over. Okay, go. There you go. Look at that, you did it. Okay, let me do the top one. Cool.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you're gonna do it again. We gotta grab another board though here. And we're gonna need more boards. Yeah. All right, Link, I got the board up. You gonna put it in the nail? You want me to hold it again? Or can you do it all? Okay, come on. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Push. There you go, good job. Are you okay?
Well, I'll go put it.
I'm gonna put a door in the middle. A big old barn door. All right, come on over here and nail this one in. Grab your nail gun. It's really heavy, I know. Do you want me to help you?
Yeah.
Okay, pull the trigger. Good job. Come up here, pull the trigger again. Good job, and I'll do the top one. Okay, now we need another board. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, just picture this over there. Use your imagination, right? So, imagine we got the whole thing done, which we will have, probably by the next time we do a video. In fact, we may start the very next video right here. Okay, I've got something very special that I want to put up on this side that we can talk about. Okay, Link? You keep working on that, okay? Okay, now look and see what I got. I hope this will fit. I don't honestly know if it's going to fit. It might not be tall enough. Ooh, barely. Okay. All right, there we go. We've got half of this thing done. We're going to do the other half, and we'll probably maybe even have it done by the time you come back and join us again on Monday as we continue the vlogs right here on Our Wyoming Life, giving you a chance to explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary. Although I cannot say that I know another rancher who has to build a stage out of one of his trailers, but maybe it'll become a thing. So the Ranch Roundup is happening September 4th through the 6th, 2020. It is still happening. We are selling tickets now online. You can go to ourwyominglife.com, buy tickets there. The main event, which happens on September 5th, happens right here at the ranch, costs $25. Food trucks will be on site. We're gonna have tours. We're gonna have, Erin's gonna do a presentation at the garden and tell you what she has going on there. We're gonna play horseshoes. We have lemonade stands. Tractors and equipment's gonna be out. Bambi and Blonde Cow will be here. You're gonna have lots of chances to hang out with moderators and us, of course, and it's going to be a lot of fun. September 4th, the day before, we do a live stream from Towers West Lodge, which is our hotel that's actually sponsoring the event. And you can join us live for our live stream, be a part of a live studio audience, hang out, have some drinks, have some hors d'oeuvres and some snacks on us, and basically have a good time. On September 6th, Sunday, everybody's invited back out to the ranch to hang out and kind of just mingle around. We're going to have the farm store is going to be open. You're going to be able to buy whatever you need from the farm store, including including beef jerky, pork, beef, all that kind of good stuff. Also, the VIP ranch experience takes place on Sunday as well, when you get a chance to go with me on a trailer and a few other subscribers, and we're going to check out some of the pastures. We're going to tell stories as we drive down and take a look at different places that you've seen in videos. We're going to point those out to you, and we're going to have a picnic out on the prairie with some of the cows and the calves. It's going to be a lot of fun. VIP access costs $50, and there's only a few of those left. Now, you do have to buy the main ticket. The main ticket for Saturday, $25. But the other two are add-ons. September 4th is $5 for the live stream, and the only reason that we're doing that, normally it would be free, but we're doing $5 because the hotel needs to know where and when we're going to have people showing up, and that's mainly for social distancing reasons and stuff like that. So $5 on Friday, $5 on Friday, $25 for Saturday, $50 for the Sunday VIP experience, $80 altogether, and a chance to hang out with us. I mean, I'd pay it just to hang out with Erin. Actually, I think Erin bought me at an auction at one time. We told that story during Ranch Roundup last year. Lots of fun. Of course, the Ranch Roundup this year being sponsored by Michelin, the makers of the Tweels that you see me driving around with all the time on the Gator and the skid steer. Great piece of engineering equipment, and if you have a chance to check those out, do that. And you'll have a chance during Ranch Roundup to actually drive the Gator and see what the Tweels feel like as you take a little spin around some of the pastures. Also, Beckert, our fencing company, they are sponsoring the event this year. Keith is going to be here. The guy from the videos is going to be here on the ranch once again. We're going to have him fencing, of course, and he's going to show you some of those tips and tricks in person, and you'll be able to check that out. Coca-Cola is sponsoring this year. They made this great banner for us, and I really do appreciate them doing that. Aeroquip is going to be here, hopefully, as long as they can get out of Canada. They're going to be here to walk you through the actual Aeroquip system that we have in place here. If they're not here, I'm going to find somebody to do it. We're going to get Zach or William Dunn or somebody out there to walk you around the Aeroquip system. So that's going to be really cool as well. Thank you to Beckert, Coca-Cola, and of course Michelin for sponsoring this year's event. On the other side of the stage, I want you to use your mind's eye. I want you to picture this, Lincoln. Okay, you know the signs we have? They're going to go on this side. We have a bunch. That's probably blinding you guys. We have a bunch of tin signs that are going to go on this side. And then on the front of the stage, this is the really cool part, and I want to tell you about this. On the front of the stage is going to be a huge banner. And on that banner is going to be the name of every single one of our ghost ticket holders. We know that some of you guys aren't going to be able to travel. We know some of you guys might even be high risk and you don't want to travel for your own safety reasons. But what you can do, and you can support the event, you can support the ranch, you can help us buy hay, whatever else we need to do. And you can do that by going to our website, ourwyominglife.com, buying what we're calling a ghost ticket. You're basically saying, hey, I'm not coming, but I still want to be able to support the event, and I want those people that are going to be there to have the best time that they can possibly have. There are costs involved, obviously. We're going to be hiring people that are going to come in and teach you how to horseshoe, people that are going to teach you how to rope. We're going to have roping competitions. We're going to have different sponsors here. We're going to have different booths set up. We're going to have a merchandise booth where you guys can get t-shirts and other really cool things here on the ranch and here from the ranch. So being a ghost sponsor, you cannot honor me in any bigger way than to say, hey, I'm gonna kick in $10. I'm gonna buy a ghost ticket. You're gonna get your name on the banner right here, and you guys are gonna get mentioned throughout the event, because those that can't even come, that still want to be a part of it, amazing to me. And you guys are amazing. We've built a hell of a community here, and it's not just me and Erin. It's everybody's help to build this community. And I thank you guys for doing that and giving us the opportunity to do things like this and invite people to the ranch and show people where their food comes from and the families behind it. There's nothing better. So thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with us today as we're working on this stage. We'll probably have it done on Monday. We'll probably start Monday's video right here, standing on this stage, and I think it's going to be awesome. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and of course, the website, ourwyominglife.com. Get your tickets to Ranch Roundup now, because they're going fast. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday right here on Our Wyoming Life.